So 5 people were lost in that submersible looking for the Titanic. It's a tragedy, but I have 2 things to say that maybe you haven't thought about. First, who paid for the rescue operation? It was massive and several countries were involved. Apparently only 1 of the 5 passengers was American, but there were a lot of American assets deployed by the Coast Guard and by the Navy, I believe. Now, in the next hour, if you or I have a medical emergency, a heart attack, or we fall, or something bad happens to us, we call 911. Do you know that in America, you can be billed sometimes thousands of dollars for the ambulance? That's 1 ambulance with maybe 2 people on board. If 1 ambulance with 2 people on board costs $2,000 or $3,000 or $5,000, what does a whole armada from the Coast Guard and Navy cost in terms of time, effort, fuel, manpower? I don't know the answer, nor do you, but I know this for sure. The taxpayers, you and I, we pay for it. Always remember that many millionaires, multimillionaires, and billionaires pay a lower tax rate than you pay. That's an established fact. So they get to have their joy rides, or in this case, sadly, a death ride, on our expense. You're paying for their mistakes. I hope that makes you angry. It makes me angry. Second, what do you think about those hundreds of refugees who died off the coast of Greece? I'm sorry, what? What? You don't know about them? It was somewhere between 400 to 700 or more refugees, men, women, children, who drowned. Just recently, just in the last few days. You mean you didn't see the wall-to-wall coverage? Oh, right, because there wasn't wall-to-wall coverage. The little submersible, that had wall-to-wall coverage. Hundreds of refugees dying, drowning in the Mediterranean, almost no coverage at all. So between taxes, fair tax rates, a screwed up medical system, and a screwed up media that gives us wall-to-wall coverage from something that really is, in the big scheme of things, not that important, things are kind of screwy, don't you think?